8:46 in the morning. It is 14 away from 9 o'clock. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160 and 101.1 FM. She is Lisa Spencer from the Indiana County Department of Human Services. Say hi to Mom on Facebook there for you. Hi, Mom. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Lisa loves Facebook. Hey, let's talk. We've got some important things to talk about today, don't we?
We do. And actually, I brought some notes today. Usually I do this off the top of my head, but I want to make sure I get this right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Suicide Task Force of Indiana County, we're sponsoring our Walk for a Wonderful Life. I believe this is our 7th one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, already. So this is going to be over at the Mack Park Fairgrounds on September 22nd. It's on a Sunday. And we would really love for the community to come out and support us. We're doing an all-donation walk, so that's really important. So we're not charging people to come, but we're really hoping and banking that we can get people to donate, because this is our biggest fundraiser of the year.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to highlight some of the things that have happened so far. I'm so pleased to let you know we have our $500 donors to date: the Community Guidance Center, the Open Door, Indiana Regional Medical Center, Marcus and Mack. All 4 of those have given us $500. We so appreciate it. Our $250 donors are the Clarion Psychiatric Center, the Kerr and Schaefer Funeral Home, Maine's Chiropractic, SeaWorld Satellites, Philadelphia Square Apartments. Those are our $250 donors so far. And our $100 donors are Hoff Chiropractic and Luther Ford Lincoln. So we're so grateful, but the in-kind donations count as well, because the Drug and Alcohol Commission always gives us the water for the event. And also, we couldn't do this without the Kovalchik Corporation allowing us to use the parking lot over where the
the former Bilo.
Yeah, the old Bilo, yes. So we really are indebted to the Kovalchik Corporation as well. And the IUP ROTC and Brooke Johnson have been kind of mainstays. They've been there to help us with the colors, and then Brooke sings the national anthem for us. Yeah. So it's really great. This year, we are trying to... we're really trying to get that population of consumers to come and listen, because it's a really important event. So people, there's going to be, we have 13 tables signed up already for community agencies and different tables, but there'll be a lot of literature there for mental health, for suicide prevention. So it's just connecting people into the right resources. I just like linking is a really good term for what we're trying to do, is trying to get everybody where they need to go. But I did want to highlight also that the Suicide Task Force, our QPR trainers, the question, persuade, refer, that Dr. May talks about when he's on the show often, we've actually trained 1,147 people in Indiana County on this. So that includes the community, that includes the IUP 6 o'clock series. Some churches have wanted it. We've had agencies, we've had businesses, and we've even, they just completed one over at SCI Pine Grove for the inmates.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect, yeah. And so she said, I believe she said, it's either 4 out of 6 or 6 out of 8 of the wings they had represented. So, there's somebody in there that can talk to other people. And I think it's just so important. So I want to give everybody the website to go and sign up for the walk. And you can donate on the website, or you can donate at the walk. But it's stf32.com. Real easy, stf32.com. And even if you don't plan on coming to the walk, if you would get online and donate to our cause, this allows us to keep doing all of our training and all of our information sessions free to the community.
Yeah.
So that's really great.
It is the 7th annual, by the way.
Is.
According to stf32.com, which I have up on the computer.
Well, then I buy that, yeah. Well, another thing that's really great is we have, so each year we've been getting banners that people can sign each year. And so I thought it'd be a cool idea instead of just sticking with the one. So each year I've been buying an extra banner. Well, the STF has been buying it. And now we're up to 7. And my thought is, wouldn't this be a cool optics once you go all the way around Mack Park, just to be able to see that the community cares.
Yeah.
We've had 4 suicides so far this year that we know about. We just had our meeting, and all males, and we just can't afford to lose anybody. And there's always help if we can find people. But if they're not in services, it's really hard to find people. And last year we had 18 completed suicides from Jerry Overman, the coroner.
Which is really an indication of the success of the educational efforts, the advocacy efforts, the program itself, where people can intervene.
Yeah,
if
we
you
really
go from
try.
18 down to 4,
Well, we're still only halfway through the year.
yeah,
but
we're only there, but
it's
still.
it's a little scary sometimes because we want to think that we're making so many strides because just getting the word out is and almost destigmatizing it. It really, you have to be able to talk about this. This isn't like that scary thing. We just have to talk because we have to save lives. And so the thing is, the year before, I think we were at 14 or 15, and then we shot up to 18, and we were thinking, what is going on? And now we're, we're at 4, but it's still 4 too many if you look at it that way. Although, the trend is a slowing. So I would hope that it's because we're getting more information out to the community.
Well, you mentioned something a couple of moments ago that I think is a real obstacle, a hurdle to overcome. And that is, we want the consumers, we want the people to come out. And a lot of people will say to themselves, well, I really don't have any connection with it. There's not been a suicide attempt or suicide within my family. It's not something I have to be concerned about. That's something you have to overcome in order for you to have success as an organization and to make an impact on society, because everybody needs to be concerned about it.
I think that's true. And I think eventually everybody's going to know someone, that's in this situation. And that doesn't even include all the people who have suicide ideation. So there's many people being seen in our county just because they have suicide ideation that they may have thought about it, but they didn't complete. Yeah. So that's what's so scary. And you want to know that we're doing as much as we can on the prevention side, so that you never get to that intervention. We hope that that's going to, keep going throughout Indiana County. And the more we talk about it, the better off it is, just like mental health treatment. We have to keep talking about it because we can't just allow the status quo to be sufficient because we're losing people. But did you see the percentage? I just saw this in the paper the other day for millennials. They just did a poll for millennials, and 20% of millennials, according to this poll, do not have any friends.
Yes, well, we had the story yesterday. You need to stop doing that other stuff and listen to the radio.
I actually think maybe I got it from you. That's probably where I got it.
We were talking about it yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yeah, no friends at all, not a single friend.
Yes, I bet I got it from you.
It's
I heard
all
that.
social. We have now mistaken social media for being social.
Yes. Yes.
And that's a real problem.
It is a problem because then you don't have a real person to hang out with, do fun things with, to vent to. It really is a problem. I did hear it from you, but then I read about it on in the news cycle last night. That's where I saw it. But the other one that captured my attention last night, over in the UK, the age group 18 to 29. Are those the Gen Zers?
Yes.
Right, the Gen Zers. Over in the UK, 89% in a poll said that they feel their lives are meaningless and there's no purpose.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening? Oh, my goodness. I could remember being 18, 19, 20 and thinking, the world, you could be whatever you want. Go
it's
and
right
go
out
and get
there
your
for
dream.
me to go grab.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just am stunned by some of the levels of, the pessimistic view. I just don't get it. That's hard. That was hard to read.
And for much of that group, that's a very large number of people. For much of it, it's going to get into a downward spiral. If you're starting at that low point already, and you're going downward from there, then that's a very, very dangerous place to find yourself.
I think so too.
And so this particular event, and we only have a couple of moments left with Lisa Spencer, the Walk for a Wonderful Life, emphasizes not only the fact that suicide is a real problem, but solutions and positive outputs are or the very, very many hopeful signs of life that there are out there that we need to get through to people.
Right.
And that's one of the things about the Walk for a Wonderful Life. The name is not a misnomer. It really is a wonderful life.
Yes, yes. And I think the whole idea of the walk is there is you can find hope. I mean, after something as terrible as losing someone to completed suicide, the families you can move forward. You're never going to forget, but you will be able to, kind of like maybe work with other families, and maybe you'll be the catalyst for another family to in turn, pass it forward and pay it forward and do something good for another family. So we just want to prevent as many as we can. We need the support, and we're just hoping that everybody, will think of this as a really worthy cause. So we're all in.
STF32.com. That stands for Suicide Task Force, STF32.com. Okay?
Great.
You
Yep.
good?
Perfect. Okay. Thank you
Anything
so
else we need to
much.
let people know about today? We're good?
Well, there will be, there's a couple other things coming as long as with the Suicide Task Force. There are going to be a couple trainings in October. The, what is it called? The AMSR trainings. I had to write it down. The Assessment and Management of Suicide Risk for bachelor's level. That's coming, I believe, October 4th over at our Career Link in our big building. And for the master's level therapists, October 25th. And you can actually get 6.5 hours of credits for their CEUs. So those will be coming out. And also in November already, we'll have the Survivors Lost Day. So that'll be coming again too. So here we are, rolling right through your summer that you like and then coming into the
You're
winter
so gleeful
that I
about
do.
the fact that you're a winter person and I'm a summer
I'm a fall
person.
person, really. I like fall the best, but I would choose winter over this hot, hot weather.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right, have a great day.
Bye now.
Thanks.